Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us here at the Crypto XRP. I am your host, and this is the place where you can satisfy your craving for crypto. Ripple Van Winkle is included. To everyone, I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Currently, it is Thursday. Since the cryptocurrency markets are about to experience a surge later this year, the 14th of March brings us one day closer to the weekend and the freedom to make our own financial decisions. In this video, we will discuss a momentous occasion for Bitcoin that we anticipate will take place in around 40 to 45 days. During this time, we anticipate Bitcoin will retrace its steps. After recalling a story that we have been telling for some time on this channel, we will witness Bitcoin halving after the halving. I recently purchased a bag of algo, and it is performing quite well. For sale, Michael, according to Franklin Tempting, there is no way to prevent a nut man from purchasing Bitcoin bonk costs when they are experiencing a rise in salon growth. The next thing we'll do is take a look at Bitcoin and see how much the price may fall while still maintaining a very significant number. We will link in the Federal Reserve because they have stated that they are investigating central bank digital currencies. If you are interested in knowing where we are headed and where we will end up, you can find out how we will get there. Ripple's test grounds on the island countries of Palau are testing their central bank digital currency, which is backed by the United States dollar, and pretty much mimics what the Federal Reserve is doing over here with XRP backing it 1-to-1. This is a part of a larger story that I have been talking about for a while. Before we go any further, let's have a look at the value of Bitcoin, which is currently $72,798 and has decreased by 5.8% over the past 24 hours. For the very first time, both USDT and USDT and USDT-USDC were introduced at the dollar pegs simultaneously. USDC has remained locked at 99 cents, while XRP has remained at 68 cents. Over the past 24 hours, it has experienced a loss of 1%. Don't forget about that crucial level for XRP, right? If you were not able to watch the movie that was shown last night, I will tell you right now that it is 75 and 76 cents. The chart that I showed you is Keith's, and there is the point that we want to break above. Things will not look well for XRP if we are unable to get above it. However, if we are able to make that breakout today, things will look very good for the beginning of 2025, or should I say the beginning of 2024. During this bull run, XRP will not be missed. All cryptocurrencies have a combined market capitalization of $2,778 billion at the moment. In the vicinity of the $3 trillion threshold is the next psychological level. At this point, we have been discussing Lux quite a bit. The following is what I was able to say yesterday in the Discord. We have so many things going on that I can't even name them all, but we have 3 new websites that are going to open soon, 2 significant collaborations, and one that is currently flying around that we need to focus on a bit. Transactions of enormous magnitude after the bull run is done and things have kind of rebounded back. I have a strong belief that one of these exchanges will be one of the top 5 markets in the world. A rise of 70% over the past 12 days has resulted in Algorand's current price of 31 cents. This is a significant increase. It is estimated that around 84.5% of all algo holders obtain their supplier at the highest rates ever recorded, which would result in a 926% rise. It will ultimately take place. There will be a 9x rise in algo, which is equivalent to a 926% increase. I believe that we will earn a return on our investment that is between 10 and 15 times our initial investment. At this very moment, I am completely on board with it. It was James Rule who reported this to the public. The XRP ledger does not have a genuine meme coin that is capable of holding a parabolic pump and obtaining a second, third, and fourth parabolic pump in the same way that Dogecoin demonstrated. We've seen meme coins explode in value by 20 to 40 times their initial price, but then they plummet back down to their original level and eventually die, leaving a lot of people unable to get rid of them. What if there was a meme coin that was on the XRP ledger and it was available to the public? A funny coin that was getting a lot of attention and had people coming in to buy it, and then we made it useful, so it was a joke coin with a purpose. How does that sit with you? I am not sure, but it seems like it could be fascinating to me. As the cooled off periods are determined, the price of Bitcoin may drop to 58,000. It has been reported by Swissblock that the price of Bitcoin has nearly doubled since January, but it appears that this trend is getting close to breaking. A blockchain analyst from Switzerland has stated that the area that they are discussing is the location where Bitcoin is going to retrace its steps and locate its bottom before the next move upward. According to my understanding, the crucial number that they were discussing was 48.5, which indicates that the price of Bitcoin is not likely to fall below 50,000. Pricing at the moment, but the top isn't quite where I predicted it would be after all. There has not been a significant amount of money entering the market as of now. When celebrities begin to discuss cryptocurrency, you can be sure that the top is getting closer. The story or the push has not yet been presented to us. There will be a retracement of Bitcoin. Since January, it has been steadily decreasing. Where there is an increase, there must be a decrease. The question is, how much do we fall? From 58 to 59 is not a terrible decline. It was my expectation that we would be even lower. I anticipated that we would return to and retest the 48,500 region, which is something that we may still do. This is just one chart. There will be many more charts available at some point in the future that are accurate. At the end of the day, the most significant thing is that the pinnacle of Bitcoin has not yet been reached. There is still a great deal of room for growth. The price of Bitcoin now has the potential to reach 100,000, or 2 million. In my opinion, that is the final destination. As chat asserts, how are you today? The emoji with the small wave and the task group for making payments more quickly, the most essential function of the Federal Reserve's speedier payment system. Where does this come from? Money issued by the central bank in digital form. What exactly did Tom Emmer have to say? In the event that you do not believe that the federal government is attempting to acquire a CBDC, he needs you to reconsider your view. 000, the federal government shared this information with my staff during a seminar that they delivered earlier this Congress. They consider a CBDC to be one of the most critical responsibilities that they have. So why am I even bothering to bring this up? Not only does Ripple collaborate with a large number of financial institutions and remittance providers, but it also collaborates with a number of central banks. The fact that they are beginning their first pilot project with the island nations of Palau raises the question, do you think there is a purpose behind this? The fact that these nations use the United States currency is an intriguing fact. Specifically, Ripple is providing support for the United States dollar via. If we take a step back and consider the bigger picture, what Ripple has been doing, the test that has been going on in the United States dollar already being backed by XRP and the power of XRP to help free up the more than $10 trillion that are stuck in nose bolster accounts. It almost seems too good to be true, doesn't it? So it appears that this is how the Federal Reserve is going to use XRP. Because the Federal Reserve is always keeping an eye on things, the times that lie ahead are going to be very exciting. According to Tom Emmer, the Federal Reserve actually provided him with this brochure, which they intend to employ in order to begin concentrating on digital currencies that are issued by central banks. It is important for people to be aware of the fact that the markets for cryptocurrencies are rapidly approaching the point at which they will explode. At this very moment, I am informing you that as soon as it is completed, the price of Bitcoin will hit $100,000 or higher, and we will be witnesses to the explosion of the parabolic blowup. This data is being transmitted to you at this particular moment, at this very moment. When it comes to the issue of running, I am certain that the beginning that was made earlier will turn out to be successful. It is for the same reason that the old coins did not begin to make their parabolic shootout pops, and it is also for the same reason that we did not see them manifest. At this very moment, I am going to take a break from what I am doing and engage in a different activity. The practice of washing one's hands, maintaining a nice mental state, and treating one another with care are all very important things to strive for. A cease and desist order has been issued against Ripple Van Winkle at this writing.